Becoming wealthy feels out of reach for many people, but the truth is that building your first million is far more possible than you think. Every day, new millionaires are being created in America. Most of them aren't celebrities or tech founders. They're regular people who figured out how to make money work for them instead of against them. You might be thinking this isn't realistic for you. Maybe you grew up in a family that struggled to make ends meet. Maybe your paycheck always feels like it disappears before the month ends. Or maybe you believe that wealth is only for a lucky few. That mindset is exactly what keeps people stuck. The starting line of financial freedom isn't your bank balance. It's your belief that you can change your financial story. Because once you accept that wealth is possible, every choice you make starts to shift. Today, I'm going to lay out a step-by-step roadmap to your first million. This isn't about lottery tickets or risky bets. This is about clear, repeatable actions that anyone in North America can follow. I'll walk you through the mindset, the skills, the income strategies, and the investments that move you from surviving to thriving. And along the way, I'll share stories, examples, and lessons that show you how ordinary people build extraordinary wealth. This is exactly what we talk about here on The Passive Path. Our goal is to help you build wealth in ways that are simple, practical, and proven. If you're ready to challenge what you thought was possible, stay with me, because the next step may be the one that changes everything. Most people are held back by invisible barriers. Those barriers are not locked doors or missing opportunities. They are beliefs about money that quietly shape every decision. If you grew up hearing that rich people are greedy, you might feel guilty about earning more. If you were told that money is scarce, you might cling to every dollar instead of learning how to grow it. If your parents struggled, you may believe struggle is your destiny too. These beliefs are powerful because they live under the surface. You don't notice them, but they guide how you spend, save, and even dream. Think about how many times you've stopped yourself from taking a chance because the voice in your head whispered, "That's not for people like me." Changing your financial life starts by changing that script. You need to see wealth as something available, not something reserved. You need to stop tying your identity to what your parents earned or what your neighbors expect. Money does not ask where you came from. It responds to how you treat it today. Take a piece of paper and write down every belief you have about money. Do you believe it is evil or corrupting? Do you believe it is hard to get and even harder to keep? Do you believe it is only for people with lucky breaks? Then ask yourself, are these beliefs helping me or holding me back? If they're holding you back, it's time to replace them. Wealth is not about luck or bloodlines. It's about decisions, habits, and persistence. Once you shift your belief system, the ceiling you thought was fixed begins to rise. Suddenly, you can see opportunities that were invisible before, and when you see them, you can start acting on them. The question is simple. If your beliefs are the ceiling, how high can you raise it? Many people avoid wealth because they secretly believe money is dirty. They hear stories of corrupt executives or greedy investors and assume wealth always comes at someone else's expense. This belief becomes a trap. If you think money makes people bad, you will unconsciously sabotage your own ability to build it. The truth is simple. Money is not good or bad. It is neutral. It is a tool. What you do with it decides its impact. Think about a hammer. In the wrong hands, it can cause damage. In the right hands, it builds homes that protect families. Money works the same way. A family that builds wealth can pay off medical bills without stress. They can fund a child's education without crushing debt. They can donate to their church, their community center, or a local food pantry. Their money spreads stability beyond their own household. Look at communities across America. When local business owners succeed, they create jobs, sponsor youth sports, and keep neighborhoods alive. That is money working as a positive force. Rejecting wealth because of fear only ensures you stay powerless. Embracing wealth gives you the choice to decide what kind of impact you want to make. If money can multiply the good in your life and the lives of others, why would you hold yourself back from earning it? Wealth begins where your value meets the world's demand. You don't need a revolutionary invention or a perfect idea. You need to understand where your strengths overlap with what people are willing to pay for. Picture 3 circles that overlap. One is what you enjoy doing. One is what you can become skilled at. One is what people actually want. The space in the middle is your value zone. Start with what brings you joy. Maybe you like cooking, not because of the food itself, but because you enjoy teaching others how to make it. Maybe you enjoy technology, not just using apps, but figuring out how they work. Joy points you toward energy you can sustain over time. Then think about skills. These can be formal, like accounting, nursing, or engineering. They can also be informal, like event planning, fixing cars, or tutoring kids. Skill is what lets you deliver consistent results. Finally, look at demand. Even the most joyful skill is useless if nobody wants it. A hot chocolate stand in summer won't sell, but a cleaning service in a busy city will always have cursors. The overlap is where wealth is built. Someone who enjoys fitness, learns coaching, and notices people need personal training can build a steady business. Someone who enjoys coding, develops expertise, and sees companies desperate for websites can earn high fees. This value zone is powerful because it grows with you. The more you practice, the more valuable you become. And the more valuable you become, the more people are willing to pay. Ask yourself this: what do I enjoy? What can I get good at? What do people around me need? The answer may be the foundation of your first million. Saving money matters, but saving alone will not make you wealthy. If you put away $2,000 a month, it would still take 40 years to reach $1 million. And that is without factoring in inflation or emergencies that pull from your savings. The faster path is increasing your income. The more money you bring in, the more fuel you have to build wealth. One way is to raise your pay where you already work. In high-demand fields like software, finance, or marketing, job hopping can raise salaries dramatically. People who switch jobs strategically often see double or triple the growth compared to staying loyal to one company. The old promise of a gold watch after decades of service no longer secures your future. Another way is to renegotiate how you are paid. If you are in sales, a commission structure can reward performance. If you are a tutor, moving from one-on-one sessions to group sessions multiplies income without multiplying hours. Even service jobs have room for growth. A worker at a restaurant can move into management or take on catering gigs. A driver can shift to delivery services that pay more per hour. When you earn more, you gain choices. You can cover essentials, invest aggressively, and still enjoy life along the way. Think of saving as the anchor that holds you steady, but earning more is the engine that moves you forward. If saving keeps you afloat, earning more puts you on the speedboat. Once your main income is stable, the next step is adding extra streams of money. Depending on one paycheck alone is risky and slow. Having multiple streams means you can grow wealth faster and protect yourself if one source dries up. Start with side hustles that connect to your current skills. A teacher can tutor after school. A graphic designer can freelance on weekends. A mechanic can repair cars in the neighborhood for extra cash. Look for ways to scale. If you are tutoring one student, turn it into group sessions. If you are walking one dog, walk 3 at once. If you are selling handmade items, open an online shop and reach more buyers. Content creation is another path. A marketer who teaches strategies on YouTube can build ad revenue. A fitness coach can sell digital workout plans. A chef can monetize recipes through blogs or short videos. Some people turn hobbies into income. A person who loves photography can book family portraits. A person who enjoys baking can sell cakes to local cafes. These projects may start small but can grow into consistent streams. The key is to test and expand. Not every side hustle will succeed, but the ones that do can add thousands of dollars a year. Over time, these streams can equal or even replace your main income. The first extra stream pays your bills. The second builds your wealth. The third gives you freedom. More income only helps if you know how to manage it. Without discipline, higher earnings simply lead to bigger spending. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it keeps many people stuck no matter how much they make. Millionaires build habits that control spending. They plan purchases in advance instead of buying on impulse. They bring shopping lists to the store and stick to them. They track where their money goes so it serves their goals, not just their wants. Think of each dollar as a worker. If you waste it, that worker does nothing. If you direct it wisely, that worker multiplies your wealth. Start with intentional spending. Allow yourself small rewards, but set limits. A nice dinner or a weekend trip is fine when the majority of income is directed towards savings and investments. Then attack debt. Every dollar you pay toward debt is a dollar that stops costing you interest. A friend once discovered he was paying for subscriptions he no longer used. By canceling them and redirecting the money toward debt, he became debt-free within a year. Automate payments so you never miss them. Negotiate with creditors for better terms. Turn every possible cut into more cash for building wealth. Your income is your weapon. How sharp it is depends on how you use it. Debt is one of the biggest obstacles to wealth. Carrying balances on credit cards or loans drains your future income through interest payments. The longer you let debt sit, the more it eats away at your ability to build wealth. There are two main strategies to eliminate debt. The snowball method focuses on paying off the smallest balances first. Each victory gives you motivation to tackle the next. The avalanche method targets the highest interest rate first. This saves you the most money in the long run. Both work if you stay consistent. Pick one and commit to it until your balances disappear. Real people across North America have done this. A nurse paid off $20,000 of credit card debt by taking extra shifts and cutting unnecessary expenses. A delivery driver cleared his student loans by using side hustle income exclusively for debt payments. Their stories prove it is possible no matter where you start. Negotiating is another powerful tool. Credit card companies sometimes lower interest rates if you call and ask. Lenders may agree to new payment schedules that make progress easier. These conversations can save you thousands over time. Every dollar not going to debt is a dollar you can send to your future. The faster you free yourself, the faster your money starts working for you instead of against you. Once debt is under control, your money can finally grow. Keeping it in a regular bank account will not build wealth. Interest rates on savings accounts are too low to outpace inflation. Investing is how you make your money work for you. The earlier you start, the stronger compounding becomes. A person who invests $5,000 a year, starting at age 25, could see over $1 million by retirement. Someone who waits until 35 ends with less than half that amount. Time is the factor that makes the biggest difference. Start with what is available at work. If your employer offers a 401k match, take it. That match is free money added to your retirement. Open a Roth IRA if you qualify. Your contributions grow tax-free, and withdrawals in retirement are also tax-free. This can save you hundreds of thousands over a lifetime. Index funds and ETFs are powerful tools. They spread your investment across hundreds of companies, lowering risk and providing steady growth. Most millionaires rely on these simple long-term investments instead of chasing quick wins. Even small contributions matter. $50 a week invested consistently grows into hundreds of thousands over time. It is not about timing the market. It is about time in the market. The sooner you plant, the bigger your forest of money grows. Reaching your first million is only the beginning. True wealth is about protecting and growing it for the next generation. Generational wealth starts with stability. That means having proper insurance to shield your family from unexpected loss. Health insurance, life insurance, and disability coverage ensure one setback does not erase decades of progress. It also means having a will or estate plan. Without it, your assets may be tied up in legal battles or taxes. With it, you decide how your money supports your family after you are gone. But generational wealth is not just about money. It is about teaching habits. Children who learn how to save, invest, and spend wisely carry those lessons into adulthood. They avoid the traps of debt and build on the foundation you leave behind. Think of a parent who pays off their home and leaves it to their children. That house provides shelter, stability, and the option to rent or sell for income. Think of a family that invests steadily in index funds. The account grows quietly until it funds education for grandchildren or supports a future business. Wealth is multiplied when it is passed forward with wisdom. Your legacy is not only what you build, but what you teach. The choices you make today echo through your family for generations. Wealth isn't just what you build, it's what you leave behind. Let's bring everything together into a clear action plan. First, challenge your beliefs about money. Replace negative ideas with the understanding that wealth is possible and money is a tool. Second, find your value zone. Look for the overlap between what you enjoy, what you can do well, and what people need. Third, focus on earning more. Seek promotions, switch jobs if needed, or negotiate new pay structures. Create side hustles and extra income streams that grow over time. Fourth, manage your money with discipline. Avoid lifestyle inflation. Cut waste, control spending, and direct income toward debt and investments. Fifth, destroy your debt. Pick a method, stick to it, and free every dollar from interest payments. Sixth, invest early and consistently. Use employer matches, Roth IRAs, index funds, and ETFs to let compounding work in your favor. Seventh, think about the long term. Protect your family with insurance, a will, and strong financial habits passed to your children. This is the path followed by thousands of ordinary people who became millionaires. It does not require luck. It requires belief, discipline, and consistent action. This is the passive path, where the goal is to give you the tools to build freedom step by step. If you found value in this roadmap, like this video, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts in the comments. Tell which step you will take first. The journey to your first million starts now. The only question is whether you will take the first step.